Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. I've just done the bonus reading for Capricorn. Oh, that's interesting. The King of Cups was just upside down on his own. Bonus reading for Capricorn, and I've got a bit of time this morning, so I'll do a bonus this morning. Thank you very much for all your beautiful comments, by the way. I was just reading through all the comments. I love reading them. That's probably a really special time of the day for me, just to be able to look what people have written the day before. I hope that I'll always have time to do that because it's incredibly heartwarming. The other thing I think is amazing, I'm running a competition on my Facebook page at the moment for free reading, and I love people to tell me where they're from. And it's beautiful reading it because I've got people who, obviously support me that live just down the road here. They don't live far away at all. And then I have other people that live, in Kentucky, and other people who live in the UK and all over the world. And I'm like, this is so super. Like, it's so amazing to be born in this day and age when you can be just as close to me as my neighbour. How cool is that? Like, seriously. So anyway, I did the first reading. I've done a Capricorn bonus, and I'm about to do a bonus here. I stay with the After Tarot. The cards are very lively this morning, and it just is a funny energy today. So interesting to see what we get. But both the other readings were both about romance. So and then comes the Knight of Cups, drinking from his own cup. This is a person who's learned to love themselves as well. It's someone coming in to give you an offer of love, but they've put in the work they needed to put in as well. So it's very possible this reading could be a love reading, maybe all the energies around love today. But this is definitely feeling like someone's about to give you a love offer here. Now, it could be someone giving you an offer of something you love, but they're coming in very quickly here. Coming in very quickly. They're very passionate, very driven. Sometimes the Knight of Wands can be someone who's not ready to commit. They can be a bit of a one-night stand, so maybe you're meeting someone who's, only there for a quick fling. But very often this is just the energy of this card. First card can be water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This card very much can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Wow, this is really, this energy, I can feel it on this Knight of Wands. This is very, very quick energy here. Okay, and then we got another card of speed. I said I can feel it this morning. There's something very anticipatory about the air this morning. This is the arrows of love here. This is messages coming in very quickly. Generally over the internet, but could be phone calls, but somebody's trying to get some passionate messages across here. Arrows of love. Look at this love reading. So we have here the Two of Cups. So we're talking soulmate love here. And it's very funny because this Eight of Arrows is like firing straight away at this Two of Cups here. Somebody's bringing love in. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. I think you knew that this was coming too, because I have the High Priestess here. And the High Priestess talks of having inner knowing. She can be a secret keeper, but she talks about listening to your intuition, making sure that you're always on point. So sometimes it's about knowing what's going on and just waiting, being patient. Okay, so the Seven of Swords comes out here. So I'm not quite sure what he's going to be doing here. I might leave a couple more cards, but sometimes this can be about someone doing a midnight flit, disappearing on you. Maybe this person that's coming back was a bit of a one-night stand for you. Definitely feels like they could have been something that in the past that you had sort of a bit of a fling with. But someone's definitely coming in. There's some of these you people, this is about brand new love here. For others of you, it could be someone that you've crossed paths with before, or had some sort of fling. Maybe you had one date with them. It may have been something that this person wasn't able to see something, but now is. Something very, very brief. We have the Death card here. So someone's been through some transformation here. What I do want to say is please remember it's a general reading. The stories do flip-flop. And I sometimes have people saying to me it's the other way around. I do get that. I do. I've seen it myself in readings when I've watched them, and I've sat there thinking, oh, this is a reading for this particular sign, but it's actually the other way around. But this is transformation. Can be you or them, but I'm feeling when I see these cards, this is about them having a transformation to come back. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. This is about someone who is very attractive, very comfortable in their own skin, very passionate, driven, can be a leader, but definitely a bit sexy there, the old King of Wands. Someone's walked away from something in the past. Someone's been able to leave their past behind. So for some of you here, this is about someone returning, but I think that perhaps you've met them at a time when they had something else going on, because they've been able to drop it now and move forward. They've realised who you are. They've realised your value. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords here. So they may have taken time out. It may be a while since they've surfaced, because I feel like they've either been unwell here or they've been recuperating for some sort of loss in the past. Could be that they had a relationship with someone else in between and that hasn't worked out. So if you know that someone left you because they had someone else here, it looks like they're on their way back. Okay, look, here you are, the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. So this person's definitely earmarked for you. Definitely talking about good intuition here. Queen of Wands can represent the fire signs. Again, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But this person's coming after you because they see you as their equal. Really nice readings today. All love readings, but all beautiful. So we have the Knight of Cups here coming in to make an offer. The offer's quite stable too. They found balance in their life. Might be a little message to start with, but it is a message of love. For some of you, this is brand new love here. This person has seen some potential in you. I feel like they might either know you or they've actually may have even dated you and gone, but not really put two things together. They've not really understood your value, and now they're returning to sort of pick up where they left off with this Seven of Swords. It could have been this person was in a relationship with someone else for a little while, because I see this transformation and this heartbreak here, and I think they've gone through some sort of pain. Again, it could have been you who's gone through this pain while you've been waiting, but they're definitely returning here for the people who are waiting for someone to come back. For people who think, who want something brand new, this is about someone brand new coming in, but I feel like you've still crossed paths with them somehow. And maybe you did cross paths with them and maybe found out they were married and went, oh, I can't be with them, they're married, but now they've separated or they've divorced. It's been a period of time in between. And now this person is returning to you. This person definitely sees you as their counterpart here. They see you as their equal. And maybe in their relationship, they started to realise that you were the right person for them and they'd let you go. They may have gone, like, flipped in the middle of the night. You may not have heard from them. It's very possible here. But they're definitely returning for those of you waiting for a return. For someone brand new, this person has just worked their way out of a very, they could have lost someone here. They could have lost a partner. And they're coming to you now. You may have met someone who's a widow. I think there's been a lot of intuition here. You may have always thought about them. You may not have had a relationship with them, but you may have thought that this person could have been right for you. But they're coming to tell you anyway that they have a bit of love for you here. So they must have realised they were your soulmate. Okay, so we have 10. And the 10 of the Wicker Oracle card shows a bonfire. Shows people standing around a bonfire. Might be having a bit of a night party, could be having some sort of ritual here. So 10, card of 10. If I were to look at that, I would think there's children playing around a bonfire. Could be about, you know, feeling young, having fun sometime when you were young. Could be about starting a fire in someone's heart. It says, take advantage of this time of empowerment to do work that will advance your goals, both magical and mundane. Your personal charisma is strong and your fiery warmth will attract others. Community connections thrive as you share common interests. That's why it's got you've got a fire in your belly, or you're going to put a fire in someone else's belly there. Thanks everyone, nice reading.